What is going on, everyone? Hope you guys are having a great night, well, or a great day. It's night right now when I'm shooting this. So today we're going to be talking about advice on 8 weeks to 10 weeks post-surgery. This was a crucial moment for me just because it was leading to that 3-month mark post-surgery. That's going to be the next video, by the way. And I remember during this period, it's kind of where like you're starting to get some pain relief from like the surgery itself. So I remember for me, the surgery caused sciatic pain for the next like 2 weeks, and it caused me to do a lot of resting, obviously. But week 8 to 10 was a lot more like cool, you know, my body feels regenerated and I feel like I can do a lot more things now. So I started committing some mistakes, and I have a list right here of things that you know, were good for me. So, you know, like I was saying, guys, this is a time period where your nerve and your like the damage that was causing your incision, the pain starts lessening, so you start feeling a lot better. And I was driving a lot during this time period, and just because of Colorado Springs and Denver, you know, businesses, family businesses, so I had to drive a lot. So something I would recommend for people that have to drive a lot, and especially during actually at any point, because I still use lumbar supporter, is using lumbar support. So I bought this thing, I don't have it on me, but I'll post it in the next video. And pretty much it was lumbar support where it kept you up straight for everything, guys. And like I said, you know, I'm not an advocate about sitting for long periods of time, but this is a huge mistake that I committed during these few weeks, and I'll get more into that as we go in the video. But by this point, all of your physical therapy should be finished. And the big mistake that people make is after it's finished with the individual that you're performing it with, they stop completely. They just stop performing the exercises. They stop strengthening the core. And this kind of became a habit for me that I needed to strengthen my core just so I can know mentally that my body was going to be okay. So that's the next thing I would highly recommend, guys. Keep doing your exercises. I started swimming around this time period, which was really good. I started walking a lot more, and I'm talking about like 3 to 5, no, maybe not 5 miles, but it was like 3 to 4 miles per day. But this was a huge time period where I got a lot of blood flowing through the back, you know, just getting my body moving again. And this is where the, you know, don'ts, the don't for this video comes in, guys. Like I said, so you start feeling a lot better, so you feel like, oh cool, I can do more things. And something that I committed was like rapid movements that would cause flare-ups. This is one of those time periods where I would get the most flare-ups just because I wasn't necessarily taking care of the sharp movements and what caused pain and like just that stuff, guys. I wasn't mentally aware of what I was doing, which was my mistake. So that's a huge one. And the next one was obviously not getting enough rest during this time period. Like I was saying, I was doing these drives, and outside of that, I think by then I had already left my manager job up here at a local gym. And when I got to week 10, guys, I would not recommend this to anybody, but I ended up going to Europe, and from Denver, that's like 15 hours. So that's like semi laying down, semi sitting, obviously. And out there when we were in Europe, we were driving a lot, guys, and I can feel my nerve was really irritated. So like I said, that was not the best decision by my part. And I don't know, that hinged my recovery, looking at it now, because obviously now I feel a lot better. I feel like I can do a lot of stuff without my body getting harmed. And but back then maybe it wasn't the best decision. Maybe could have sped up my recovery quite a bit. But yeah, guys, those are my 8 to 10 weeks advice. And the next video is going to be on 3 months, which was huge for me because that's when I started slowly getting into working out again. That's when I got the green light by the doctors. And obviously I was still getting some sciatic pain going on my nerve, but it wasn't like, you know, huge. And I didn't think it wasn't from the actual disc herniation. It was actually from the irritation and the scar tissue that has developed throughout my my recovery process. And that's another thing, guys. The scar tissue, this is where it's really starting to develop, so if you're starting to feel pain, just might know if it's because of that. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave some comments below if you guys have some questions, or tell me how you guys are doing. Obviously, this is why I'm creating these videos, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in a couple days. I'll be uploading 3 months, and this was a huge one for me, and I think it's gonna be a huge one for you guys too. So I'll see you guys in the next one.